guys, so what we're doing right now is taking progress pictures. I have to take weekly progress pictures from my coach so that he can make sure things are moving along properly, and also just see the physique to see what type of changes we have to make in the diet and the cardio. So that's what I'm currently doing right now, and then we have to go weigh ourselves after this. So how's the back looking? Pretty good. Let's see. Let's do it. Daily routine, baby. Weigh myself every morning. If I don't have a new low weigh-in right now, I'm gonna be kind of pissed. We're about to chef some food up right now, but I wanted to talk to you guys about the workouts that you see me doing on my YouTube channel. Now, I don't always put all the sets and the reps on the screen for all the workouts that I do, so I want to let you guys know where you can go to get those workouts, which is going to be the Power Effect. Now, unfortunately, we are not open right now. I have so many new members that just joined on our last launch, and we're trying to take care of everyone, make sure everybody's happy before we reopen it, which I will let you guys know when we reopen. About 95% of the time, I'm doing a level 2 workout for the Power Effect, and the other 5%, maybe I'm doing like a little body part split just because I want to bring up my delts and my biceps and things like that. So I'll add in some extra workouts that are not legs push-pull, which is what you're going to find on the Power Effect, or if you're at the beginner stage, usually they're going to be upper-lower. Also, we offer full meal plans for the entire month, guys, for your specific macronutrient intake goals, and it's all for $9 a month. It's literally $1 to sign up, and then $9 for the entire month, every single month. Guys, a lot of coaches charge $200-300 a month to do what I'm offering for you guys, specific training for whether you are, you know, a beginner or an advanced lifter, which is really the only amount of like specification that needs to go into a program. If you have a lagging body part, you know, just throw in some extra sets and reps per week for that lagging body part, and then we give you guys a meal plan. So it's pretty dope. That's why we have thousands of happy members. But I will let you guys know when we reopen. I just want to let you know that that is where you can go to get all my daily workouts. It's pretty much is the Power Effect when we reopen. Now I'm about to make some egg whites and some eggs. Later, Steve gave me 2 muffins for my pre-workout meal and a protein shake instead of my rice and lean ground turkey, which I'm very excited about. So it's kind of sad. It's really exciting to me, but. So why do you put these songs on?
Yeah, this is your fucking phone.
Why do I get all these weird automated calls, man? I don't even have Chase Morgan Bank, and they're calling me, telling me they're monitoring my credit history. No. But before we go to the gym and eat our pre-workout meal, okay, we are about to watch some Arrow, guys. So I want you to comment down below and ruin the show for me and Cornelius, because we just started watching it, and we think it's a really good show, but I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about the show Arrow. Is it worth continuing to watch? Even if you say it isn't, I'm probably still going to watch it. But yeah, comment down below. What are your thoughts, Arrow? I got to stuff my face with spinach because I didn't eat it for breakfast this morning. The gym that we're going to closes at 8 and at 6. So we got to go to Starbucks. I got to get my spinach in. So we got to go. To see the light. I have 4 chocolate chip muffins.
We no longer have those. They've been discontinued. The only muffins we sell are blueberry. We have chocolate chip cookies, chocolate croissants.
Can I have 4 blueberry muffins?
Okay, let me just make sure I have 4. 1 second.
What? Wait, what? Wow.
Okay, we have 4. You want them warmed up?
Okay.
You want them warmed up?
Oh yeah, warmed up please, yeah.
Okay, nice coffee?
French vanilla iced coffee.
What size?
Medium.
Do you want cream in there?
Yes, please. Unbelievable, Starbucks.
Bro, that's nuts.
Unbelievable, man. What? How do they discontinue? How do you discontinue chocolate chip muffins but keep blueberry muffins? How? Who does that? Literally, who does that?
Bad haircuts?
That's sexist, honestly.
Why do we keep going to bad places?
Bad haircuts, no chocolate chip muffins.
Went
The
to
gym
Outback.
that we were gonna go to is closed. Gotta go to a different one.
Went to Outback.
Outback didn't have
it.
any. It's because when you moved back to Jersey, dude, that's what it is. Oh my god, I'm not that mad about the blueberry muffins.
Are they hot?
They're good. They're hot and they're good. But anytime on prep, when you're on a specific diet, you can eat anything off the diet. It does feel glorious. Ooh. I see people commenting, okay, talking about how I have 6 videos on this series and I'm supposed to be cutting, and in 3 of the videos I've had cheat meals. Why is that? Am I gonna stay fat forever?
Maybe.
I don't know why Steve's doing this to me, dude. He wants me to stay fat. We are currently at the great gym of Attilas in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, United States of America. And we were gonna hit a push workout today. I had those 2 muffins. They went right to my muscles, so hopefully I feel good. I'm feeling strong. And yeah, we're gonna jump right into an edit, and then after this, we're gonna get into a quick little Q&A segment for you guys. So enjoy the edit, and I'll see you guys after.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, never, ever, after work is over. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. Work it never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. More than ever, hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger. Work it never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger.
What is going on, everyone? So the last clip you guys just saw was yesterday in the gym. I wanted to do a quick little Q&A, and I figured why not do it outside, because it is finally beautiful here in New Jersey, which I'm really excited about. But I'm going to jump into some of the questions. I'll put the questions up on the screen for you guys to make it a little bit easier. And yeah, we're just going to jump into it. I'm not going to answer too many, but I told you guys on Instagram and also in my Facebook group to ask me some questions. And so some of them are going to be personal, some of them are going to be, you know, beneficial for you guys if you're trying to grow bigger and stronger. Some of them are going to be random probably. we'll see. Let's just jump into it. Okay, so the first question is going to be, what YouTuber would I collaborate with? Fitness YouTuber and then also non-fitness YouTuber. That's kind of hard because there's so many people out there, so many YouTubers that I watch. I would say fitness YouTuber wise, I would probably have to collab with potentially Christian Guzman, because I've watched his videos for a really long time, ever since before I was ever in the fitness industry, before I ever made a YouTube channel, did anything like that. I watched Christian Guzman's videos, and while I'm doing cardio, I still do watch some of his videos, and I think the Alpha League Gym is super dope. So I'd probably collaborate with Christian. I've met Bradley before. I've met some pretty quote-unquote big names in the fitness industry. But yeah, I would say Christian if I had to pick one person fitness-wise. And then non-fitness YouTuber related, I would probably collab with Logan Paul. That might be a super unpopular opinion. Some of you guys might not like Logan Paul. But I've been watching some of his podcasts lately, and I think that he's just an interesting person, regardless of anything that he's done or whatever, might be out there about him. I think he's an interesting dude, and I would want to collab with him, go to his house, check out the whole estate that he has there, and just pick his mind a little bit. So I'd probably have to go with Logan Paul. Like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube, but a lot of it is just random stuff, and I don't know, just people that I wouldn't necessarily collab with or really have any interest in collabing with. So somebody comes to mind, Logan Paul. Okay, the next question is, what are the best accessory movements to get your bench, squat, and deadlift stronger? Now we're gonna start out with the bench press. So for the bench press, guys, you're gonna want to work on your overhead press. That's really gonna help your pressing strength. Obviously, it's gonna help your delt strength, your tricep strength, your upper chest as well. Another really good movement is to just do 3-inch or 6-inch bench presses, which is basically when you come down with the bar until you're 6 inches or 3 inches above your chest, and then you press. That's really going to help with your lockout strength, because you'll be able to handle a little bit heavier weight. So yeah, pausing 6 inches or 3 inches and then pressing it back up is a really good one. Close grip bench is also really good because that's going to help you be able to pop the bar out of the bottom of the movement. Heavy dips are really good. So that's 3 movements for the bench press. Now for the squat. Damn, birds flying all over the place. Now for the squat, I would have to go with just the regular conventional deadlift or the sumo deadlift. Basically just deadlifts in general are really going to help with your squat, because it's going to help with your lower back strength, it's going to help with your hamstring strength, your glute strength, and those are all massive players when it comes to your squat, especially if you're a low bar squatter. So deadlifts. The second thing I would have to go with are just going to be leg press, because obviously you're going to be building muscle in your legs, doing the leg press, getting used to pressing very, very heavy weight, and building muscle mass in the legs is obviously going to translate over into a heavier squat. So I'd have to go with leg press, the deadlift, and what else? After that, I'd probably have to go with heavy walking lunges. Now, I don't really do too many of those, but those are another really good exercise for that. And you know what? I'm going to give you guys a fourth as well. The fourth exercise would probably have to just be pause squats, because even though there's still a variation of the squat, it's not your normal squat. So I would have to go with a pause squat. Those are going to really help you get stronger out of the hole. So those 4 movements will help you get a stronger squat. Okay, now deadlifts. If you want to get a stronger deadlift, the movements you should be working on are deficit deadlifts, which is, yes, another variation of the deadlift. But guys, there's a common theme here. Variations of the lift you're trying to get stronger at that are going to help your lockout or help you out of the bottom of the lift are going to be probably the most beneficial. So deficit deadlifts, rack pulls, and then also another thing, and then also I would say lower back extensions. Those can help you a lot. And the third thing would actually be squatting heavy weight, because that is also going to help your legs, your quads get a lot stronger. You'll have a lot more quad drive out of the bottom of the movement. And then same thing, if you're doing sumo deadlifts or regular deadlifts, but conventional deadlifts, then squatting will help tremendously with that. So guys, that is how I've built my bench, squat, and deadlift over the years to massive numbers: 680 deadlift, 585 squat, and a 375 bench. I've done that through doing all those accessory movements and doing progressive overload on those movements, to get stronger in those movements, as well as the regular bench, squat, and deadlift movement. And that is really how the numbers have blown up like that. It's going to be the last question I'm going to answer because I don't want to make this too long. Are mini cuts / bulks a good thing to do, and do they actually have results? Now, guys, I'm not a big proponent for doing quote-unquote like mini bulks. We can get into mini cuts after, but a mini bulk is not really going to be beneficial because it just simply takes time to put muscle mass on. So if you're going to bulk, do it for at least 8 months. You don't have to be in a massive surplus, but be in at least a slight surplus for like 8 months or so to have an actual real bulk where you're going to put a real amount of muscle mass on. If you've been lifting for a good amount of time, if you haven't been lifting for a good amount of time, and you're new to the gym, you should really be in a caloric surplus for at least a year before you start cutting down to see what type of muscle you've put on. And when it comes to mini cuts, I don't really recommend those either, to be honest, guys. I recommend that you put on a good amount of muscle mass to where you're satisfied with, and then you're like, okay, I've gained more muscle mass since the last time I've cut. Let me cut down. I'm ready for it. I want the abs back. And you've gained muscle since your last cut. You can then do a proper cut, get really properly shredded. I don't recommend doing these mini cut and bulks. I recommend you do a 2-3 month cut and you do an 8 month to a year long bulk. That is my recommendation on that. Doing these mini cuts and bulks kind of just puts you in an area where you're never really building that much muscle mass. You're never really that lean. So it's just kind of an awkward area, so I don't really recommend that, even though it can be easier in the moment to do and just make those like quick switches in your mind. I want to cut, I want to bulk. Stick to what your goals are. If you want to bulk, bulk. If you want to get shredded and you've built muscle since your last cut, then cut. But with all that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something out of it, and I'm going to enjoy this beautiful Saturday night. That's what I'm going to do. So, like I said, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.